members of the Los Angeles Adventurers Club. I am glad to be able to present to an audience so thoroughly experienced in adventure a motion picture dealing with a series of happenings of the strangest sort, which I am sure you will all agree constitute an achievement worthy to rank with the greatest adventures. Two daring adventurers penetrated the forbidding jungles of Cambodia in French Indochina, attempting to solve one of the world's greatest enigmas. The enthusiasm which had filled us since leaving was offset for an instant by this unknown, mysterious country. As our boat entered the broad mouth of the Mekong River, we were on deck, eager for our first glimpse of the little town Phnom Penh, where we were to land and outfit our expedition for Angkor. Primitive ox carts and native cabs drawn by ponies were the only methods of transportation. Teeming markets displaying cooked food flanked the streets in a typically Oriental manner. A picturesque and colorful scene. We were fortunate to arrive at such a momentous occasion. A few mornings later, in a steaming jungle fog, we loaded our supplies into ox carts and started for the boat landing. Passing through the rich delta flats, we felt the hypnotic power of this tropical land. 1,000 years ago, this land was greater than Egypt at its prime. Cambodia led the world in culture. And now come with us as we draw near to Cambodia, the land of our adventure. As we pulled out into the stream, starting on our long journey, we realized forcibly we were severing the last ties binding us to civilization. The enthusiasm which had filled us since leaving was offset for an instant by this unknown, mysterious country. There was something menacing and magnetic in the blue-black jungle crouching on the riverbank. We determined to land as a Cambodian turtle and her twins crossed our path. That afternoon, an amusing incident occurred near our camp. Water affords some great relief in this hot tropical country, which is only a few degrees removed from the equator. The chaos of vines and trees was terrifying at first because they seemed charged with secret death. In these dense jungles, man never knows how many pairs of eyes may be watching him from tree or bush. Water buffalo are friendly as a rule to natives, but this buffalo, for some reason, hurried away. Our crew told us we were nearing a native village. From all parts of the village, people were hurrying to answer the summons. That night, our camp was extremely active. The women built long fire pits, preparing a great feast. 4 Numbers of excited natives were collected around a leaping fire. I saw our boys mingling with the crowd. An astounding dance was going on. I wondered if the chief had called this meeting and if it involved us in any way. The next morning, we resumed our journey. People were hurrying from all parts of the village to bid him bon voyage.
What it is ain't exactly clear.
At the time of our expedition, rivers were the only highways to Angkor.
Anything interesting so far about this site?
It's pretty cool because there's a lot of water movement, so I'm excited to see what results I get.
Great.
The intense humidity, the rough going underfoot, made progress slow.
Babylon's being drawn. Nobody's right if everybody's wrong.
Eager to make camp before dark, we hurried on to find a suitable spot to pitch the tent.
This is my tent. All my stuff.
Right now for breakfast we have a lot of coffee.
What a field day for the heat.
The rare delicacy. The very thought destroyed our appetite.
And to carry inside. Mostly say hooray for our side. It's time we
And we put our boats up here and added water bags to them last night so that they don't blow away in the wind.
We tried to rest, but screams of countless wild animals echoing through the jungles made sleep impossible. And at daybreak, after a sleepless night, our advance became extremely cautious.
It starts when you're always afraid. Step out of line, the man comes.
Guys, what are you doing out there? You dropped your glasses in the river. Okay.
Everybody look what's going on. Stop now. What's that sound? Everybody look what's going on.
This was our first intimation of the obstacles and hazards ahead of us. We entered the waterway of the Tonle Sap, a 40-mile marshy lake. And soon we were in a vast sea of lily pads, endless miles of them. This feeling was relieved by the novel sights around us, floating villages built on bamboo rafts that rise and fall with the tides and floods. A strange sight indeed. The water provides food and also solves the problem of sanitation. Many natives are born, reared, and spend their entire lives in these floating villages without ever setting foot on land. This region is the breeding place of muggers, ferocious reptiles resembling both alligators and crocodiles, but more dangerous and aggressive than either.
They raise these crocodile to sell and meat, but mainly to sell.
We were careful not to attract their attention, remembering the natives had said they attack on sight. Our passing disturbed myriads of wild ducks feeding in the marshes. something astounding occurred. Like all other things in this land of mystery, it came upon us unawares. Angkor, our long sought-for goal at last. Khmer kings. The more we saw of the work of the Khmers, the more we wondered where they went and what became of them. What could have driven them away from such a magnificent spot?